All right, some breaking news coming in at this moment. Arvind Kejriwal, the CM designate of Delhi, has left his residence and he's presently on his way to meet Venkaiah Naidu. Of course, that meetings have in fact begun now. He's expected to meet Home Minister Rajnath Singh. He's expected to meet even the Prime Minister to personally invite him for the oath-taking ceremony on the 14th of February. We have Rishika Barua joining us for more on this. Rishika, can you take us what exactly are the various meetings lined up through the course of the day? Is he going to meet Venkaiah Naidu at this moment?
Well, absolutely, Sanket. Arvind Kejriwal has left his residence in Kausambi. We are in fact following his cavalcade at this point in time. He is headed to the Nirman Bhavan, where he will be meeting Urban Development and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Venkaiah Naidu. Remember, Chief Minister designate after that landslide victory yesterday did go to the Lieutenant Governor. He has said that he has unanimously been elected as the leader of the party. He's communicated that decision to the Lieutenant Governor. And the first set of meetings that Chief Minister designate Arvind Kejriwal is in fact going to be doing is with a whole host of central ministers. Actually, he has sought appointment with various central ministers is what we're getting to understand the first of these meetings with Venkaiah Naidu. I'd just like to also point out why this meeting is very important for the Aam Aadmi Party and now Chief Minister designate Arvind Kejriwal, because he has been talking about the unregulated colonies. He's been talking about housing. He's been talking about slum clusters in Delhi. It's been one of those issues that has been raised in various Jan Sabhas, in the public meetings that Arvind Kejriwal has had over the last 3 months of campaigning. And it's important to note that the DDA and urban housing is something that comes under the Central Ministry of Urban Housing, which is obviously, under Venkaiah Naidu. So this meeting does assume a lot of significance in the light of that. Arvind Kejriwal, day one, has set the ball rolling. He's wasted absolutely no time, which is very true to Arvind Kejriwal's style. He's also going to be meeting Home Minister Rajnath Singh. He sought an appointment with Rajnath Singh. We are getting a confirmation that that meeting is likely to be taking place at around 3:30 p.m. Law and order will, of course, dominate the discourse of that meeting. 6:30 p.m. is when he is likely to be meeting the president. Remember, he's also sought time with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but no confirmation, Sanket, as of now, on when that meeting
Absolutely. And Rishika, as we are in fact learning that Arvind Kejriwal is going to raise the following issues with the following ministers. Venkaiah Naidu, he is going to talk about the regularization of colonies and also the control of the DDA, which is a larger issue, long-term planning. It's highly unlikely that a result will come out today. It will be wrong to expect a result to come out today. Number two, Rajnath Singh. He is expected to talk about law and order short term, but who controls the Delhi police in the long term? Again, highly unlikely that the result will come out today. He is expected to meet the Prime Minister, invite him for his oath-taking ceremony short term, but long term, the issue of full statehood for Delhi. Again, highly unlikely to actually get resolved today. So there is, of course, a short-term plan and then a long-term plan. How long is this fight actually going to be? What is the action plan of the Aam Aadmi Party? Because they know that because there are two ideologically very different leaderships now in Delhi and at the center, things are going to get difficult.
Well, Sanket, Arvind Kejriwal is a very smart politician in every sense of the word. All these meetings, these appointments that he has sought with the central ministers, with the president, with the Prime Minister himself, these are of course, courtesy meetings, given the fact that he is going to be the next Chief Minister of Delhi. So these are courtesy meetings. Arvind Kejriwal, as you can see, striking a very reconciliatory note after, remember, the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP have fought a very high-octane, vitriolic campaign against each other. There has been, a turf war, there's been a word war. So clearly this is, a note of reconciliation that Arvind Kejriwal is striking. He, of course, understands that in order, for any of his promises that he's made to the people of Delhi to bear fruit, he needs to work very closely with the central ministry.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, and Rishika, the point that you're making, Arvind Kejriwal now in his second stint, or as many are calling it, Arvind Kejriwal 2.0, he is going to understand this fact that this confrontationalist attitude is not going to be in the interest of Delhi, particularly now that he has got 5 saal Kejriwal. He has to deliver on the promises that he has made to the national capital.